Guys, what is going on? Lego Man 123 are back with another video, and today I'll be sharing my thoughts today on the 2020 Harry Potter set. So I'm really excited to share my thoughts on it because throughout the past week we have gotten these images and they just look really cool, so I'm very excited. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first set is Hogwarts Room of Requirement. Now I must say, for $20 I think this is a really good set because you're getting a really nice build of a small chunk of the Room of Requirement. Now I really like those translucent blue pieces in the background. I'm not too sure what they're supposed to represent, but they do look really cool. And then that door is great because I believe we haven't really gotten too many of them in the sort of 2018, 2019 Harry Potter sets because they were in a lot of original Harry Potter sets from like way back. So I think it's great we're getting it in such a cheap set. And I also like the play feature, but you can't actually see it on the front of the box. It's actually at the back of the build, where you move this wall to block the door from like Umbridge, Draco. So I think that is a really fun play feature. The minifigs you do get are really cool. I especially like Harry with his sort of torso, and you can see his white shirt and then the tie. Luna is great in a Hogwarts uniform, and then Hermione. I also really like their Patronuses. We have a hare or an otter or a platypus. I'm not too sure what that is, but they do look really cool in that translucent color. And then the build for this Room of Requirement is really nice. I like the fireplace here, and it seems to be because of these Technic pieces with the holes in it. You can actually attach it to like the Great Hall, Whomp and Willow. So I think that is really cool because you can have this massive display of Hogwarts, which is great. And then this board over here with the original photo of Order of the Phoenix, Cedric Diggory, and then 2 pieces of paper from the newspapers in the Wizarding World. So I think that is a really nice sticker. Very simple build for the board, but very effective. And then the build for like this test dummy is really cool as well. I believe if you like flick it, because of how it is built, it's going to knock over like you cast a spell on it. So I think that is a really cool idea. Next, we have the Forbidden Forest Umbridge Encounter, and I must say, that build for Groppy, I believe his name is, I actually haven't seen Order of the Phoenix in quite a while. I love the build for him. I like the design of him. I also like how they're using these sort of big hands for him so you can easily pick up minifigs. I think that is really cool. His head design is really nice with that really nice sticker or print, and then the sticker on his sort of torso. Really nice part usage as well, but I kind of wish they maybe covered up those Technic holes. It does look a bit unfinished. And then the legs have a really nice design. The tree build is pretty interesting. I don't really see too many trees with those sort of curved pieces. The mushroom detailing the different branches. And I also believe that if you open it up, you can actually store Groppy's belongings, like the buy candle with the bell, a piece of chicken. And then the minifig selection is really nice. Harry in that torso is great. Hermione in that sort of checkered, like lined pattern torso is really nice. Umbridge is a great minifig to get in this sort of set. I believe it might be $30 because I believe the only set we've gotten Umbridge in from previous years is the minifig pack. So it's great to get her in this set. But my favorite part would probably be the centaurs. They do look really cool. Instead of a brick built sort of a body for the centaurs, they're giving a new mold for the centaurs, and I think that does look really cool, and they really look nice with their torso and hair and facial expression. Next, we have for Privet Drive, and I must say I love this build. I didn't think they would actually do a scene or part from the Chamber of Secrets because they were moving into the 5th and 6th movie, but I must say I'm really glad they did do this because the last time we did get for Privet Drive, I believe was... yeah, I actually can't remember because I didn't really get into Harry Potter until possibly maybe like 2012, 2010. So I didn't really collect too much Harry Potter back then because I didn't know what it was. But I'm definitely going to pick this set up because I love the design of the house with the tiling, the chimney, the bars on the door, and like you use the play feature to knock them off. The tree build, and then the inside is really cool as well. It doesn't look all squished and compact. So I really like that you have like the lounge room, the bottom floor, and then these stairs with Harry's original sort of room. I think that's a really nice inclusion. And then up top is Harry's room from the second movie, and like a few detailings in there. And then the 4 minifigs here are really nice as well. Harry, Dursley, Dudley, and then Petunia. I think that is really nice selection of minifigs, and that owl in brown is great. I believe it's exclusive. The door with that really nice sticker of like the letters stuffed into it is really nice. I just overall love the design of the house. And then the minifig over here is Ron. Now I believe it Harry and Ron are the same minifigs from the Whomping Willow. It's also great to get, I believe he's different just from his mold for his head from the CMF series minifigs, but I might be wrong. The cake build is really nice, but it's strange how the cake part is happening outside because it actually does happen inside, so that is strange why it is happening outside, but I can understand why, because if they had it inside you wouldn't actually see there's a Dobby minifig. And then the build for the Ford Angular, I believe it's called, is really nice. I love the design of it, the colours, and then Hedwig with her wings opened up is very nice. And then the Privet Drive sign is very nice. And then this play feature here, I believe is how you access the stair sort of section, but I'm not too sure. Next, we have the Astronomy Tower. Now, I must say, this build does look really cool, and this is an extension to the Great Hall, Whomping Willow, and the other one. And then the minifig selection is really nice. Slughorn, Luna, Harry, Neville, Hermione, Ron, Lavender Brown, I believe her name is. And then the build for the Astronomy Tower is really nice. A lot of really nice angles on it with the different part usage. I also like how they're doing Slughorn's party. That is really cool, but I kind of wish we maybe got a variant of like Snape in some sort of costume, even Draco in that sort of costume. I think that would have been really cool to get, but these minifig selections are very interesting and really nice. And then here is an image of like what's behind the Astronomy Tower, so I think that is really cool. Next, we have the brick-built version of Hedwig, and I must say, this does look really, really cool. I love the letter build, the stand build for Hedwig, and it's really cool. And then there's some sort of play feature where you wind it, and like maybe the wings flap up, or her head turns, or like the back of her goes up. So very interested to see what that is. But I must say, the build for her is just really nice. I love the head design with the eyes. Not too sure if those are pieces or like printed or sticker pieces. We're just going to have to wait and see. Her wings have a really nice design to it. Just everything about this brick-built version of Hedwig is very nice. And the minifig is Harry with blue gloves on. Originally, I thought they were like not misprints, but the minifig hasn't officially been released yet, so they were just showing it with just blue hands, but it actually is Harry with blue hands for like gloves, so that is really strange. But Hedwig with her wings open is really cool, and I believe that's an actually exclusive Harry. Next, we have the attack on the burrow, and I must say, this is a really nice build for the burrow. I love these sort of angles with it, because the burrow is like a bunch of different sections like stacked onto each other, so I think they've created that very well, and I love how they included the pig, and then like the letter Z there, I believe. The overall colours and just how much is going on is really nice with the burrow. We're getting Hedwig again with the owl, with the wings open, and then a brown owl. I also like the minifig selection. We're getting Arthur, Tonks, Ron, Molly Weasley with a really nice hairpiece, Ginny, Harry, Greyback, I can't actually remember his first name, and then Bellatrix Lestrange. So a great minifig selection, but I kind of wish we maybe got like Fred or George, but they weren't actually in the scene when this was happening, but until the end of the scene. I don't want to spoil too much. And the inside of it does look really cool with the different sections, like Ron's room, the dining room, so I really like the design of the inside of it. And I only just noticed, but it looks like they have some studs showing, so I'm very curious to see if like that is the case where they have it studs showing because they have the top part of the burrow on some sort of angle, or it might be just they forgot to push it down fully. So quite curious to see if that actually is the case where they have this some sort of lean on the burrow to show some studs. So if you guys did enjoy this video as much as I did making it, because I actually really did enjoy sharing my thoughts today on the new Harry Potter sets coming out in, I believe, June, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm very excited to pick these sets up when they do release, but I'm going to wait a while because I really want to complete the first and second wave of Harry Potter sets because I only need 6 of them, so I want to complete that wave first and then get these. So far, these might be the only images for the only sets for the 5th and 6th movie, including number 2. So I'm very curious to see if they're going to release any more, because some scenes I really wish they would have included, like the battle between Dumbledore and Voldemort in the Order of the Phoenix. That would have been a really cool set to get, with like Voldemort having his sort of fire snake and then Dumbledore in this small build of the Minister of Magic. But we're just going to have to wait and see, because these may be the sort of first wave for the Order of the Phoenix and the Half-Blood Prince. So as always, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I can say so. Goodbye!